Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're embarking on a deep dive into something, well, pretty fascinating. It's how ancient mythology gets this really vibrant, modern spin in digital entertainment. Our sources are pointing us towards Zeus' Ancient Fortunes, a Greek mythology slot adventure. And our mission really is to explore what makes this particular experience, engaging. How does it use its theme, this powerful Greek mythology theme, to create a genuinely dynamic adventure for players? It's this blend of story and gameplay thrill.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here, I think, is how the developers went beyond just like slapping on some Greek images. They
Mm.
really aimed for a genuine immersion,
Yeah.
trying to capture that mythic atmosphere,
Yeah.
drawing on the grandeur of Mount Olympus, the power of gods like Zeus, Dionysus, Poseidon, making them feel almost present.
Right. So, okay, at its core, what are we looking at? It's a five-reel, three-row online slot, microgaming working with Triple Edge Studios. And visually, you said it, you're immediately pulled in beautifully carved stone symbols, the gods, the creatures. It sets the scene perfectly, but it's definitely more than just looking good. The gameplay, that's where it really pops, isn't it?
Exactly. When we talk about how these games really grab you, it often comes down to a key mechanic. And for Zeus Ancient Fortunes, that seems to be this innovative rolling reels feature. What's clever about it is winning symbols vanish,
Right.
and then new ones cascade down from above,
Right.
which means a single spin could set off a whole chain reaction of wins. Feels
Oh.
very active.
And here's where it gets really interesting, I think. With each win you get from those cascades, from that one spin, a multiplier actually goes up. In the base game, it can climb all the way to 7x. That's a pretty hefty boost.
Uh-huh. And if you sort of connect that to the bigger picture, this dynamic mechanic, plus the fact that wins pay both ways, left to right and right to left across those 10 pay lines, that effectively doubles your chances on any given spin.
Yeah.
This design, it's not just about more wins. It really ramps up that feeling of continuous action, continuous potential. Keeps you watching. Almost like the gods are constantly fiddling with the reels for you.
Yeah. And of course, Zeus himself. He's the wild symbol, your big ally, basically, steps in for other symbols to help you make those winning lines. And then you've got the lightning bolts. Very fitting, right? They're the scatters. Land three or more of those bad boys, and bam, you trigger the free spins feature. You get 10, 15, maybe even 20 free spins straight off. And the sources say you can even re-trigger them, potentially up to 70 free spins in total. That's huge.
Which brings up a really important point. How does all this actually feel for the player? What about the payouts? Well, during those free spins, those rolling reels multipliers, they don't stop at 7x. They can go way higher, up to an impressive 21x, apparently. So imagine a decent win cascading, then multiplying by 21. That seriously amplifies the win potential. The game's also described as having medium volatility, which is kind of a sweet spot for many players. You tend to get, fairly frequent, smaller or moderate wins, but there's still that thrilling chance for a big payout. And underpinning all this is the RTP, the return to player. It's around 96.02%, which is pretty standard, quite competitive, actually. It's the theoretical long-term payback percentage.
And it seems really accessible, too. The betting range they mentioned, it starts at just $0.10 a spin, but goes up to $70. So it covers casual players and maybe those looking for higher stakes. Plus, fully optimized for desktop and mobile. That's crucial these days. You can play it anywhere.
So if we step back, what does this tell us about how digital entertainment can really leverage these rich classic themes effectively? I think it shows that when you combine truly stunning visuals and an engaging narrative like the whole Greek pantheon with gameplay features that are genuinely dynamic like those rolling reels and multipliers,
Yeah.
you create something really rewarding. It stops being just a game and starts feeling like, well, an epic journey.
Exactly. That's the key, isn't it? It's not just the theme or just the mechanics in isolation. It's how they weave together so well. It transforms it. The cascading winds, the rising multipliers, that whole mythological setting, it all works together to make you feel like maybe just for a moment, you are actually up there on Mount Olympus trying to win in Zeus's favor. So thinking about it, what really stands out to you about how a game like this takes something familiar, these ancient myths we all sort of know, and turns it into such an immersive ancient fortune quest, making you, the player, feel like the hero of your own little divine story?